Right, so in 60 seconds, I'm going to show you exactly step by step how you can make and generate undetectable AI SEO content. Okay, so let's go through it right now. So the very first step is to go to tryjournalist.com, click dashboard, and once you're in, you're going to be able to generate your articles here. Now, I'm going to go over exactly how to generate them step by step, but first I want to show you how they look like. So here's an article generated with this AI, right? Click view here. This is all done with AI, from the featured image to the table of contents, the proper content structure with key takeaways, right? In-article images, in-article internal links and external links, so links linking out to other blog posts of yours, your homepage, your contacts page. Also in-article relevant videos, right? This is a video about aggression in golden retrievers, and of course the article is about aggression in golden retrievers. So none of this is put in here randomly. All this makes sense according to what the article is about. Again, bullets, also tables, quotes, bullet words, internal links, again, links to other blog posts of yours, maybe links to your product if you sell products maybe on a Shopify store, maybe links to your homepage, right? And also external links, links linking out to Wikipedia, Investopedia, right? All these authoritative sources to make sure your article is linking out to any sources that you should be linking out to, okay? So this is what it looks like. Now I'm going to go over exactly how to generate it. If you don't want to learn how to generate it and just want to skip to the undetectable AI part, feel free to do that, but I want to show you exactly how to generate the article. So you go here to generate article step, right? And this is the input you give to the AI, right? Just like in ChatGPT, you give it a prompt. Here, the prompt is much bigger because the output is much better, right? So let's start from the bottom here. Select how many articles you want. Let's, for example, do 300, okay? Then you can select if you want videos in your articles or not, right? You can automate this or disable this, right? You can place in the videos manually if you want, but if you just enable this, what's going to happen is that automatically, right, we will write the article, right? And then we will go on YouTube and find, okay, what's the most relevant video we can add and place inside of the article right here. As you saw before, right, as you saw in this example right here, this was the most relevant video we could find because it talks about aggression in golden retrievers in specific, not just dogs, but golden retrievers in specific, okay? So pretty well introduced inside here. Then you can select if you want images. Now we have several image providers. There's AI-based images, there's Bing images, there's stock photos, there's even your own custom images if you want, right? If you own a brand and you're doing this for your brand, you can upload your own images right here if you'd like, and they'll be used inside of the article accordingly, not in a random way. Then you can select the images size, we have a lot of them. You can select the style. If you do select AI-based images, there's all these styles: fantasy, anime, 3D model, realistic, etc. You can select how many in-article images you want, right? Because they're AI, they cost a bit more credits, but if you don't choose AI, they're free. Then external linking, there's a bunch of options right here, but essentially what this does is, for example, let's say we have an article, we're generating an article about investing in stocks, okay? And we write all the article, right? Then we want to ferment any claims we make, we want to link out to trustworthy sources, and so we automatically, the AI is going to place links inside your article to external authoritative sources. In the case of investing, we'll be linking out to Investopedia, for example, maybe Bloomberg, maybe TechCrunch, and none of this is random, okay? All the links make sense. So all the sources we link out to make sense according to what the article is about. And then the anchor text, right, the little text you click to go to the link, if this paragraph talks about stock picking in 2024, right, this link will link out to another article about stock picking on this Investopedia site, right? Hopefully this is making sense, but the best way to test this out is for you to try it out for free. You can try it out for 3 free articles, so give it a go, and you'll see that none of this is done randomly. All the links, both internal and external, are super relevant. So that's it. You can exclude certain sources, for example. If you don't want to be linking out to your competitors, you can just exclude them here. That's basically it. Internal linking, again, this is where you're going to add your sitemap so that we can, when you write an article, for example, about dog aggression, right, and your whole site is about, let's say you have a Shopify store that sells dog supplies, okay? And you have all your products here, right? You have a page with, you have your blog as well, right? With a bunch of articles in your blog, right? Hopefully this is making sense, right? And we write an article about dog aggression, right? This whole written right here. And we want to interlink, right, to other blog posts of yours in a way that makes sense, right? We also want to interlink maybe to your Shopify store products, right? Maybe to your contacts page. So all of the links are sprinkled inside your article, internal links, in a way that makes perfect sense, okay? Again, the best way to try it out is to see how it works, is to try it out for yourself. Then you can play around with the structure. You can enable and disable all these sections. You can select the article length if you like. You can also add a call to action. A lot of Shopify owners use this. For example, we write an article, right? And what this does, when you add a link here to a product or products pages, it automatically adds a third or a header, a custom header right here in H3 with a direct call to action to your product. Again, none of this is placed in here randomly, right? The whole paragraph takes into account the whole context of the article to link out to your Shopify store products, okay? Also, one cool thing is that you can either automate the headings or you can just do them yourself. So if you wanna, you can add as many as you'd like, right? You can add more, right? The cool thing about this is that if you leave them blank, they're all gonna be generated by AI. However, if you just write this one right here, right? These ones will be all generated by AI, but taking into account the ones you've written already here. So if your H2 is what is a dog, these will take into account what you've written here to be generated as well. So it is pretty cool. Again, none of this is done randomly. And then in terms of formatting, you can enable, disable all these sections right here if you'd like. Knowledge, you can connect this to the web so that the content is up to date. You can even connect a knowledge base, which is pretty cool because basically you're giving more context, more brand context to the AI so that the AI is able to produce brand tailored content, which is quite nice if you do own a brand. In terms of content, you can produce content in over 150 different languages. So if you're targeting the international markets, this is quite neat. We have some people with the e-commerce stores, right? Their main store, right? They have a blog, right, in English, right? But then they have blogs in Italian, right? They have blogs in Portuguese. They have blogs in Greek, right? And they're producing content for all these blogs and they are all raking in traffic to their main store, which is pretty interesting right here. But I have a video on that. Maybe I'll link it down below in the description. You can change the tone of voice, change the point of view, change the formality, and do a couple more things right here. And finally, here, the generation mode. You can generate an article right here, and you can generate it based off of titles, off of keywords, off a description, or off of a keyword plus a title, which is quite neat. I won't dive deep into these ones because we have videos solely on this. I don't want to make this video super long, but you can also generate the articles based on a keyword monitor, which is quite nice. It basically is you add your site right here, right? Add your site, add your target country, language, and the AI will give you a list of keywords, right? You can generate content for. So you can just pick the ones you want right here and then have the AI generate content for you. Now, before I talk about the Undetectable AI thing, I do want to show you how you can automate the whole thing, right? You can just go here to blog automation and you can have a blog running on the backend on autopilot, producing however many articles you want every single month, weekday, 12 or 6 hours. So most people just do five every day, so Monday through Friday. What's happening is that you're connecting the AI with your site, right? And the AI is generating plus publishing individual blog posts to your site, right? And again, if we expand on any of these right here, right, each individual blog post is going to have a featured image, a table of contents, proper content structuring with in-article images, in-article videos, bullets, tables, quotes, internal links. So these articles will be interlinked between each other in a way that makes sense. External links as well, right? Linking out to authoritative sources, right? All this on autopilot, in this case, 5 every day. Now, on top of that, as I said before, you can have it do the keyword research for you. So it can generate the content based off of the keyword research. You can also connect it to Google Search Console. So as soon as an article is posted to the site, it will be automatically submitted to Google for fast indexing. And on top of that, you can have it so every time a post is published to your site, it can be automatically syndicated to your social media platforms. That's Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, which is now called X, with a dedicated social media post for each one of these platforms, which is quite nice. And you do that by clicking here, social media automation, connecting your accounts right here, which is pretty neat. Now, on top of that, now this is the whole automation you can do, which is pretty nice. You can just automate all your blog. And by the way, when the articles are being posted here, you can post them in the draft form. So you can have your VA or your colleagues edit them and proofread them if you'd like before they actually go live. Okay, so this doesn't mean they're going to go live. It just means that they're going to be published or posted to your site, and then you can choose if you want them live or not. Since we're here, I guess I'm just going to talk about this right here, the AutoLinking tool. This is a pretty neat tool. You just connect your site, right? And the AI will give you a list of all the pages and the posts on your site. And then what you do, and I won't do this right now because we have videos on this, the AI will, you can choose a post, right? You can choose any post you want, right? And the AI will take the post, read through it, and place both internal and external links into the post. So you're basically updating old content with fresh new links, which is quite neat to update old articles you've written in the past or making them a bit more relevant. You can use the AI for this. And soon you'll be able to update like actual content itself, but this is still in works. And so now talking about the being undetectable by AI. Now, this honestly is done, right? And probably you weren't expecting this, but this is done, right? Writing content that's undetectable by Google or by any search engine is done. Because at the end of the day, these search engines don't care who or what wrote the content, right? As long as it's available for the user, as long as it satisfies the user's search intent, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it was a dog writing it, a robot, or a human, right? It doesn't matter. As long as the content is available and it satisfies the search intent of what the person is searching for, right? It gives them the answer quickly, it doesn't really matter. And people try to argue and say, but AI writes bad content. So do humans write bad content, right? AI can write bad content, right? Fair enough, I agree. But humans can write bad content as well, right? Both content written by both of these things, I guess humans and AI, can be penalized and cannot rank on Google, right? The thing is that Google cannot really tell the difference between AI or human, right? And even if it could, it wouldn't care. Because again, going back to it, it's all about the value you provide to the user. Google, right? Google as a company, what they want to do is when someone's searching on their search engine, they want to give it or give him or they or them, whatever, the answer to their question as fast as possible. And if that means it's an AI answer, so be it. For example, if you go on Google right now and type in how tall is the Eiffel Tower, there's going to be a bunch of blog posts, but the top answer is something generated by Google, right? Saying the Eiffel Tower is however many meters long, right? So not saying that that result in specific is generated by AI, but it's proof of what they want to do. They want to give you the answer as quickly as possible, whether it's AI or not, whether like I wrote it, you wrote it, a dog wrote it, a wall wrote it, a wireless wrote it, it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't really matter. So if you're trying to find ways to write content that's undetectable by AI, I mean, it's a slippery slope. Also, all these AI detectors online you see there, and where you paste in your content, it says 100% AI or 100% not AI, they're all fake. How do I know? Because I own this company, right? I own Journalist AI, and we work with AI, and we've tinkered with building an AI detector, and we looked at what other people are doing with AI detectors, and it's all bullshit. It is fake. I'm not going to dive too deep into that because I don't think it's valuable, but I am going to dive deep into one thing that honestly is the thing that you need to know, is that people are ranking their sites with AI content. We have 3 case studies right here. We have a bunch more on the YouTube channel, but these people are ranking their sites with AI content. This is, by the way, a 8-figure fintech company. Okay, they're a very big company, and they're using AI content, right? Of course, they're proofreading it and editing it manually, but the start is a base with AI content, right? This is the start right here, right? They take this and then they edit and proofread anything they want manually if they'd like. But again, the thing about this is that without AI, right, if there's a start to success, let's say success is ranking number 1 on Google, right, or Bing, or making money, right? Previously, you had to do the keyword research manually, then write the article manually, then source the images, the videos, then the internal links, external links, then post it to the site, then syndicate it to social media. It took so much time. And now with AI, right, with this amazing technology, you just get to skip ahead of the line, right? And you start from here, right? And if you're not using AI, you're just going to get left behind. And so my point here is that 1, use AI, and 2, don't think you need to have undetectable AI SEO content, because this doesn't exist, right? Firstly, because they cannot tell the difference. And second, because even if they could, it doesn't matter. Like, the main point isn't it being AI or not, is if it's valuable or not, right? So don't try to make it undetectable by AI detectors. Try to make it valuable, right? I know this is super cliche and everybody tells you this, but literally this is the thing you need to go for. Not for it being undetectable, because it can still be shit, right? You can still write bad, undetectable AI SEO content, right? So hopefully by now I convince you to scratch this. This doesn't make any sense. And the proof of it is the case studies we have over and over again. And I share them also on this other YouTube channel. If you go here to Vasco's SEO Tips, I share these case studies over and over again of people actually doing it, right? These last videos right here, this one, are all of people using and leveraging AI in their SEO efforts. Again, doesn't matter if it's detectable or not. I don't even know if our AI is detectable or not, but it doesn't really matter, right? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it matters if it's available or not. And that's it. That's the rant over. If you've watched this far, I want to give you a gift. So if you go to tryjournalist.com and click this little chat bubble right here, just copy this YouTube video URL, paste it in here and say, listen guys, I came from this video, I want a coupon code. The guys will hook you up with a coupon code for watching this far. So yeah, that's it. Forget about these AI detectors or not, because it doesn't make any sense. Focus on making money, focus on value, and that's how you're going to succeed in the SEO space. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.